Hi there, it's Judith Kirkness from Minotaur Software with another Minotaur Minute. So I want to talk today about EDI, which stands for Electronic Data Interchange. A lot of people get really nervous about this. Maybe they get their first big retail customer and they get told that they need to have EDI. Well, what does that really mean? Basically, it means that the retailer wants to converse with you and transact with you electronically. They don't want to necessarily have somebody calling you up or sending over, a fax or an email with an order. They want to send it electronically from their computer system in a standard format that other computer systems can read and interpret. Makes sense. They're big. They've got a lot of these transactions going on. So how do you, as a smaller, growing food company, figure out how to transact with them over EDI? There's a couple of different options. So one of them is what many of our customers start with when they first begin dealing with a retailer. And that's an online portal. It's a service where this electronic document is going to come from the retailer. And the service is going to interpret that and then just send you an email with what the order actually contains. So you're not really dealing with the electronic document yourself. Then when you want to go and acknowledge that you've got the order, you have to go onto their portal and you have to, say, yep, got the order. Then when you ship something, you've got to go onto their portal and say, hey, I shipped it, and invoice it. Again, through the portal. So that's one way. However, what that means is that you're getting these emails or going onto their portal every time you want to do a transaction. And that can start to get a lot of duplicate entry because you'll still need to enter that order into your own system to manage it. You'll still need to invoice it in your own system, even though you go online. So then the next step up is something like Minotaur Software, where our Minotaur ERP program comes EDI ready, and whatever documents that you need with those retailers, we just set up once. And then every time they send you an order, that can be electronically read in and actually loaded as a purchase order in Minotaur. Now, why is this valuable? Because there's also, besides just sending you the order, we're going to check some different things that are very important to know. Sometimes a retailer will add a new warehouse or, and they won't necessarily tell you. They'll just put that now this is the warehouse that you're delivering. Well, your computer system needs to know that that's a ship to location and set it up once, right, as a master of where you're going to ship something. So our system's going to flag any of those things like, oh, is this a new ship to location? Just letting you know, you'll probably want to set that up once. And it's going to say, hey, did they try and order something that they're not allowed to order? Or do their prices that they say they're going to pay you differ from what you think that they're going to pay from what your system has? We're going to let you know if any of those things are different, because this has happened. We've had lots of customers say that a big retailer has ordered something. They've even taken receipt of it and sold it and not paid for it because they said you shouldn't have sold it to us in the first place because it wasn't listed. That sounds crazy, but I've actually heard of it happening. So you'll want to make sure that anything that these big retailers order, you are allowed to sell them, which often means that it has to be a listed item with them. And you want to check the prices that they say they're going to pay, because what they say they're going to pay is what they're going to pay. And if it's lower than what you've agreed on, you might want to get them to reissue that EDI document to you. So there's a lot to EDI which can become such a time sucker and results in a lot of duplicate entry. So that's where if you're starting to get more retailers, well, using a stepping stone, either a portal with the online retailer with the retailer themselves, or, a service is often where people start. But that's when you start to say, wait, is there a better way? And for our customers, yes, there is a better way. We can help you avoid a lot of that duplicate entry. And that makes your growth easier. So talk to us.